Hello, I'm Dr. Mike. I am a medical researcher and author of the 2-Day Gift of Wellness, an effortless weight loss process you can do together. In the 2-Day Gift, I write about the 36 or so paradigm-shifting concepts that makes the UDP unique. With this shifting of the wellness paradigm, everything makes sense. After reading the book, you'll know and live this paradigm shift and lose weight without pharmaceuticals or crazy diets and extreme exercises. If you are already using one of the popular pharmaceutical weight loss shots, we can help you develop healthy habits so you can maintain the weight loss. If you're wondering what it feels like at the end of the paradigm shifting journey, I'll share a story about one of our latest travelers on the UDP journey. Now let's hear from Debra B in her own words.
Hello! I wanted to share my success story with the Ultimate Diet Process, UDP. My story started when the pandemic hit the world in 2020 and I had to work remotely. Suddenly, my life flashed before my eyes. I realized I needed to commit to a real lifestyle change. I couldn't continue my fitness routine at the gym, and taking walks around my neighborhood wasn't ideal. I found myself in a dilemma. Then I saw a post Coach Debra Thomas put on Facebook. I immediately reached out to her. I had always trusted her opinions and her knowledge. Coach Debra had written a book, Feed the Furnace, on how to program your body to burn fat through a healthy process. I had to know more. When I reached out to Coach Debra, she was more than willing to help me because I believed she could hear the desperation in my voice. I began my UDP journey on July 15th, 2020. She sent me her book, Feed the Furnace, and Dr. Michael Christensen's book, 2-Day Gift of Wellness. I was reluctant in the beginning, as I read the books, because there was a strict regime to follow. I had done all those other insane diets before, and while they worked the first few months, it didn't last. I was tired of all the keeping track and calorie counting. Something in Coach Debra's story told me the UDP was different, and I had to give this a chance. I started my journey and I was asked to journal everything I ate every day, and more importantly, how I felt after I ate. In the first 2 weeks, I saw a trend in what I ate and how I felt after I ate specific foods. It was then that I realized I had to make some serious lifestyle changes. I switched from 2% milk to almond milk. I cut soda completely out, switching to flavored sparkling water. I decided no more fast food. I did count calories, but only 2 days a week. I became more mindful of what I was eating by reading the label ingredients. I soon realized, wow, all the harmful ingredients that are hidden in prepackaged foods. Coach Debra and I spoke every week. We went over my journey on the UDP. I learned a lot about myself that year, what I truly am capable of when I put my heart and soul into it. I took my life back, and 6 months later, I had dropped 48 pounds. And everyone around me was noticing and complimenting me on how good I looked. I told them, nothing tastes as good as thin feels. I truly do believe in the UDP. My life has completely changed because of this process. I won't say it is easy, you have to put the work in, but it does work with a lot of discipline and mindfulness.
That's only one of many stories we have. Living with the 36 paradigm-shifting concepts really is the non-pharmaceutical way to move forward with your weight loss journey. I hope you'll join us.